I'm Nez, and I worked in the fragrance industry for over 10 years as a salesperson and as a trainer. So today I'm going to give you the inside scoop, the professional opinion on what are the best non-basic fragrances that you can purchase in any department store to give as a gift to someone or even for yourself. Now, I've sold fragrances to thousands of people. I've done thousands of fragrance consultations, and I can tell you that there are definitely some fragrances out there that are crowd-pleasing scents, that are blockbuster scents, that are super popular and just fly off the shelves come Christmas time, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, you name it. Now, these popular scents are very well marketed. You will have seen them on TV, you will have seen them on YouTube ads, you'll see them on billboards. In fact, even once you go into the department store, very often the salespeople there are being paid by these companies to push that specific brand or that specific product. Now, that's not to say that these are not good fragrances. In fact, I've owned all of these fragrances myself. These are great fragrances and they've earned their stripes. However, these fragrances have also, and I'm sorry to say this, but over time, they have become a little bit basic. And that's got to do with the fact that so many people have them. If you go out onto any cosmopolitan street in any capital city, you're bound to smell one of these fragrances somewhere. So what do you do when you love these sorts of fragrances? You love the scent, you love the projection, you love the quality, and you love the brands, but you don't want to wear the same thing as everybody else. Well, never you fear, because Nez is here. And I'm going to give you 3 fragrances that you can purchase instead of these quote-unquote basic fragrances that are still at the same level of quality, that are still super popular, that are still very attractive, but are just going to give you a little bit more uniqueness in your fragrance collection. Look, put it down. And hear me out a little bit. C is a beautiful fragrance. C has cassis, which is like a blackberry type note, but overall it has a very sweet vanilla-like quality to it. It has great projection, it lasts long on the skin, it's by Giorgio Armani. What else? What more could you want? Well, uniqueness. That would be one. So the fragrance that I'm going to recommend to you, instead of purchasing Giorgio Armani C, is Guerlain by Montguerlain. Now, the amazing thing about Guerlain Montguerlain is that it has a really sweet warmth, a vanillic scent to it, so that really crowd-pleasing, popular warmth and projection. However, it has something added as well, which is a top note of lavender. Now, if you didn't know this, lavender is rarely used in women's fragrances. It's typically used in men's, but adding it to a women's fragrance gives it a calming, soothing elegance to the fragrance as well. So you get all the sweetness and punch that you would have gotten in C, but then you also get something that's very elegant, refined, and incredibly unique. Now I'm going to get myself in trouble for this one. I know it. And it's sorry. I'm so sorry. It's Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Coco Mademoiselle, look, it's a staple. It's a staple in so many women's collections. I've had it. I've had 2 bottles of it, in fact, and it's a beautiful fragrance, and it's popular because it's floral, it smells expensive, it lasts, and it comes in that gorgeous, gorgeous bottle. So there's lots of things to love about Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. However, what's not to love is the fact that everybody has it. Coco Mademoiselle is an amber floral fragrance. Now there's another amber floral fragrance which I think doesn't get as much hype as it should have gotten, and it's still an incredibly popular fragrance, but I don't see so many people talking about it on YouTube the way I think it should be talked about, and that's Prada La Femme. La Femme by Prada is an incredibly sweet, warm, elegant and distinct amber floral fragrance. The bottle itself is also incredibly luxurious looking with a faux Saffiano leather around. Now the special note in this, the thing that makes it so distinct, is the fact that it has a frangipani flower, a grand floral, and that is the frangipani. Now frangipani is found in so few scents, especially designer scents, perhaps more niche, but very few designer scents actually utilize that ingredient, and it is such a gorgeous and creamy and opulent smelling ingredient when put in a perfume like this. So Prada La Femme is one that you must check out if you like your fragrances like Coco Mademoiselle, but you're looking for more uniqueness. I find a lot of customers that came in looking for Coco Mademoiselle came in looking for it not just because of the scent, but also because it has a certain prestige, right? They wanted that really beautiful, expensive, opulent, top of the pops designer fragrance, and it's just known for being something that screams money, right? But Prada La Femme, when you smell it, you're going to understand. This does the exact same thing, but in a different scent. It creates this elegance and this refinement and this scent that just makes you think, she's rich. That's what she is. She's a rich girl. That's what's up. Now, the third fragrance that I'm going to tell you to swap out, and this one I'm not even going to pretend to be politically correct. I'm going to be honest about this. I don't like this fragrance. I don't like it. I've said it. I'm going to be clear on it. Look, it's Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Daisy by Marc Jacobs has been done to death. There are so many flankers of Daisy by Marc Jacobs out there that the next flanker should really be called Pushing Up Daisies. Daisy by Marc Jacobs is the fragrance that people will tend to choose in department stores when they're looking for something fresh, easy to wear, and everyday. And I understand the appeal because it's a very popular name. It comes in a beautiful bottle. There's usually some special flanker, and they always have so many people on the floor pushing that fragrance as well. So I get it. However, I'm going to give you an option which makes a lot more sense if you're looking for that fresh, elegant, everyday, and refined fragrance. And that is Amor Ferragamo. Amor by Salvatore Ferragamo is an incredibly underrated but gorgeous fragrance. Now, this particular fragrance has all that freshness and greenness and florals that you get from Daisy and a lot of other fragrances in that sort of category, but it has one thing that makes it really stand out, that makes it different, and that's a top note of Campari. Now, if you've ever had Campari in a cocktail, you'll know what I'm trying to say here, but it's this orange, bittery and effervescent sort of flavor to it in the drink, and that's exactly what it brings to this fragrance. It's both sweet and smooth, but a little bit effervescent and a little bit bitter as well, which really takes a standard fresh floral fragrance into something that's really elevated and refined. Now, I myself have gone through 2 bottles of Amor Ferragamo in my lifetime, and I am probably going to get a third. And I don't even like that sort of fresh floral type of fragrance. It's not really my thing, but it's such an amazing everyday fragrance. And it's one of the only fragrances in that category I found that people can really smell on you and will typically compliment you on as well, because it's so distinct and unique, and it can really be a signature everyday fragrance for you. So that brings me to the end of my non-basic list of crowd pleasers that you can add to your collection instead of some of the more standard options, one could say. Now, the next iteration of this video will be the top 3 non-basic choices for men. If you're interested in seeing something like that, please press like, subscribe, and join me here again for the trashing of Acqua di Gio. I'm kidding, don't get mad at me. I like Acqua di Gio. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day wherever you are. And yeah, get out there and smell non-basic.